Dear students, I have uploaded assignment for week 2 for the topic SWOT analysis, and this video is an attempt to help you out finishing that assignment. So from my side, because I'm getting some questions on WhatsApp, I'm more than happy that you started asking questions, and because that is very important to be connected through assignment for both of us, as we are getting only one class every week. So this assignment is keeping you connected to this subject. So I'm more happy with that, and I'm trying to keep this assignment, frame this assignment so that it can engage you productively. So that is what is my intention behind giving these assignments. And for the SWOT analysis, uh, I have already uploaded this in courseweb. You might have downloaded it by now. So let me tell you what I was expecting from this assignment. As we discussed in the class, SWOT analysis means it is a tool which is used for self evaluation, and we are using this tool for our career analysis, to know what is our learning quotient and to know whether we are growing in terms of everyday learning or not. So I have designed questions in such a way that you will be tested in all these parameters. For example, in my first question I asked you, I have given a table where I named it as time utilization quotient of last 6 months. Now the primary intention of giving you this table is, or how you have to answer this table is, you have to name an activity which you do daily, and you have to pick, let's say, 5 to 10 activities which you do daily, and it is not a one day's habit or a week's habit. No, you should be doing that activity at least for some time long. So just to generalize the time, I have given 6 months. So in 6 months, what are the regular activities what you do in a day? You have to list down some 5 to 10 activities. And then, for example, if I am writing, and this is apart from your regular you coming to college should not be an activity, you driving a bike should not be an activity. So those are not the activities what you do. uh, but let's say I'm writing my first activity as study time, and you have to classify that activity. Is it productive? Is it active? Is it routine activity, or is it passive activity? Productive means more useful, passive means less useful. Okay, for example, if I write my study time as productive, and time spent in a day, so how much time you spent apart from college hours on study? Let's say 2 hours you are spending on study time. Cumulative time also will be 2 hours for the first field. And let's say second field, you are pursuing your hobby. Let's say your hobby is playing chess. Let me be more specific. Playing chess. And if I call it productive, then if I play chess every day for 1 hour, then a cumulative time will become 3 hours. Cumulative productive time will become 3 hours. Now third activity is, let's say I watch TV, or these days you're very fond of YouTube, so watch YouTube. And if I don't add it in productive, it depends. It is your rating, so you can self rate yourself. Only because you write all productive, I will not give you marks. You should be very genuine, and because follow up questions also will be there based on what you write in further assignments. See, the best part about this subject is assignment 1 will be connected to assignment 10. Every assignment is interlinked. If you connect all these assignments, only then you will get the last work done. So that's the beauty of this. So if you write I watch YouTube, then if I say it is a routine activity, I rate it as routine activity. And let us say you watch for 1 hour every day, again it will be 1 hour. For example, if you add next, you can add rows here. Feel free to add rows, and you can further go 5, 10. There is no limit of number, but I'm just to say, I'm telling you 5 to 10 5 to 10 routine activities what you do in a day should be listed. Okay, so you will write here, and then the purpose of this is to make you understand how much time you're utilizing productively, and how much time you are actively spending, you doing routine activities, passive activities, what you're doing. Okay, so that, so you can enlist and feel free to ask any questions here. And so that is about time utilization quotient. And don't try to just because you have to write the assignment, don't write all nonsense things what you don't do, or don't just bluff here. Do what you write what you do. Okay, it's okay to be there, because even I will understand where you are actually. We are outdated idiots, so we actually are will be very excited to know what is the thinking of this this millennials right now in this current situation. Okay, fine. Then I asked you what are your strengths and skills, and like I was defining you in the class, there is a slight difference between strengths and skills. Skills is ability to do something. Strength is more a broader aspect of a skill. A quality also can be a strength, but skill is specifically an ability to do something. uh, a quality cannot be named as a skill. So I intentionally gave here skill 1, skill 2, but you can generalize it. Just to give you examples, hard work will be strength, hard work will not be skill. Good at programming skills is skill. Communication is a skill. Okay, so you should write skill 1 and skill 2 which you already possess. Okay, then write weakness or area of improvement. uh, Area of improvement means optimistic way of calling, I call my weakness as area of improvement, which means I did not master it, but I am in a process of mastering it. So it's just an optimistic way of calling my weakness. So if I have any, I will write my weakness 1 and weakness 2. Again, be very genuine. You should write your career choice after btech. This is very very important, guys. The purpose of this subject, as I was repeatedly telling you, that it should help you define your career better. So you will write what is your career plan A. For example, if you write my career plan A is uh, let's say I want a software job. Then my career plan B is to do MBA in IIM, for example. And what could be probable threat? Threat means, as I told you in the class, threat is an external factor which could stop us from reaching our goal, immediate goal. So what could be threat? Uh, let's say awareness about industry expectations may be a threat. Or threat 2, maybe if you want to do MBA in IIM, maybe not clearly defined goal may be a threat. Then skill requirement of career plan A means, if your career plan is software job, then you have to write what is the skill requirement. Programming, then quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, English, interview skills, or something like this. Then skill requirement 2 of the same thing. I'm sorry, I've listed all here. You can write one after the one under the other here. Then skill requirement for career plan B. Career plan B is MBA in IIM. Skill requirement 1 for this career plan B is English. And then I can list here quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, so I can keep on listing. Then my active hobbies. Active hobby means which keeps you engaged. Watching TV. If you sleep while watching TV, that is not an active hobby. You are playing chess. If you cannot sleep, you never slept while playing chess, then that is your active hobby. Okay, so I'm sorry, this should not be a skill requirement, I'm sorry. Hobby 1 and hobby 2, if you have, you can write. Okay, then achievement 1 and achievement 2, if you have any achievements till now, you can list them. If you have any certifications by now, you can list them. And other important details about you, like you have some extracurricular activities, you are very active, some co-curricular activities you have, and anything important about you, not about your family, only about you, professional things, important things, you can enlist here in this assignment. Okay, so this, the purpose of this is to understand you better. But who knows better about you than you? So the purpose is to give you the chance of doing a self evaluation. If you have any doubts, you can approach me.